Hello, Star Wars and unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba, and today, a little something different, getting into some craft stuff that we've done in the past. But this one is a snowflake project, okay? Star Wars themed snowflakes, and I cannot take credit for this. I am going to give full credit to the artist and the designer. His name is Anthony Herrera, and you can find all these templates on AnthonyHerreraDesigns.com, and you will see that he has done a huge amount of Star Wars themed snowflake templates, as well as I think Frozen and Marvel and a few other things. So I decided to take some time and do a few of these. I've done some already, and I'll show you some examples. But before we do, I want to do one for you in this setup. Okay, so we're going to do, there's all sorts of characters. As you see, I've printed out a whole mess of them, okay? But the one we're going to do today, okay, is 4LOM, okay? And I'm going to give you a little close-up of this so you can see. You can also go to AnthonyHerreraDesigns.com. You know, there are some copyright thing, or I should say just disclaimers about not selling these, so please don't do that if you choose to make them. It's a good thing to do if you want to put snowflakes up in you know, and donate them to places that, you know, give them a little decoration, but do not in any way sell them. Okay, so I'm just having fun with this. I wanted to share, spread the word about this guy's design. So as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. There's a, you know, kind of gives you the fold up setup of this. Okay, and what we're basically going to do is cut this up. Okay, and I've got the tools I need. We've got an X-Acto knife or a, you know, some type of a splitting knife. I'd probably recommend a more detailed X-Acto knife if you had more detail than this on here. Okay, but for the purposes of this one's a little bit basic. This should work. Okay, and you also have a pair of scissors or cutting device. Okay, and that's basically the first step of what we're doing here. Okay, now you can go on to the site, the AnthonyHerreraDesigns.com, and I'll post the website on this video, and you'll be able to you know, see they do their own YouTube video of how to do it, how to set it up. Now I've done a few of these, so I think, and I do say that with a grain of salt, because I am not in any way an artist or a craft person. I just kind of try things out and do the best I can with it, and try not to lose patience. And again, you know, a nice thing about a snowflake is that no two are exactly alike. So, you know, if you're going to do this, and it's okay to you know, step away from it. So there you go. You have your circle. Okay. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to do some folding. And I do believe that they recommend that you fold and unfold and whoops. Yeah, see, mistake already. Went too far. It's probably good to place it on the ground or on a flat surface. By the way, another tool is this cutting board. You know, any kind of a crafting board or cutting board is important. Okay, because you do not, I repeat, you do not want to be caught in a situation where you are slicing and dicing and doing things like that. You know, in a situation where it's on a flat on a table or something like that. All right, so there you go. That's your first thing. Okay, and then I believe, okay, I may have done this wrong, but I'm going to try my best. You fold one pie piece, and then you fold the other one. And again, I recommend. Okay, and then fold one around, then fold the bent one back, and then you fold them up like that, so that basically you've kind of accordioned it until all you're seeing is the shape of half of the 4LOM head. Okay, and then basically what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut across the outside line and cut out all the gray. That's the general theme. You want to get rid of all the gray. Let the white stay. All right, so I'm going to do that, but I'll put this on, well, you know what? I think what I'll do instead is I'll do this, okay, and then I'll high speed the video, but not full high speed, because otherwise it'll happen in 2 seconds. So, all right, so just kind of watch what I'm doing here. And again, it can be a little bit, you don't have to be too, maybe I won't high speed this because this isn't taking me too long. Although I'll be honest with you, I'm worried about what I did. I'm worried that it might have, I might have folded one of them the wrong way, because it's kind of hard to keep track of it. But there you go. And again, any kind of scissors that you have, works, okay? So you can see what you have there. Now, this next part is when you need to get your blade. Oh, actually, I can probably do some of this on this side here if I just do a small amount of cutting. Just a little bit. You got to be really careful, obviously. Kids at home. Make sure you're not... All right. Sometimes scissors work. Sometimes it's better to do... And they say that you should have a sharp blade. Okay, you shouldn't do this with a dull blade. And again, it's a snowflake. So, they can be, you can have a little bit of artistic license, if you will. Okay. Most of this is just cutting full or partial circles, so that's not such a big deal. And again, if you feel like you need, to go around the other side, you can flip it around the other way. Okay, now almost done. Almost done. This one was a pretty simple one. I have the circle in the middle, so I'm going to just kind of work my way around it a little bit. Trying to get this to go a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Be extra careful. Watch your fingers. And you're just basically cutting around the circle, okay? And again, you'll look at the designs. They have quite a few designs. I think I printed out something along the lines of 40-something pages and 40 separate different things, maybe more. And you're going to see that some of them are extremely detailed, which means that they're going to take a lot of cutting on your part. So I suggest... I strongly suggest making sure that you, start off, if you've never done something like this before, start off with something simple. There's a couple of simple ones. Won't take you too long. This is probably among the simpler ones. Sometimes I go around the other side. I flip it, and once I've started tracing it, I can actually kind of finish off the stuff here, okay? Always a big fan of trying to find Star Wars related wintry holiday themes. I like that there's been a much stronger interest in that lately. All right, almost done. And we just have there's a little bit of a curve here, and I'm going to just kind of score it first. Got to be careful as you're getting closer to... If you get closer to the edge or closer to another cut space, you do run the risk, okay, ripping the paper. It's just paper, it's not anything crazy here. So sometimes I cut a few pieces out just to kind of give it a little tracing, and plus it makes it easier to cut the next level. Okay, I'll try to get a little close up on this. Yeah, at this point, in the time I'm taking to record this, I don't even know if I'm going to be running at high speed or not. To be honest with you, okay, we're almost there. So of course, this part, which I thought was going to be easy, is like the hardest part, but that's okay. We are almost there. Almost there, as they are saying. And again, this is just you have kids that are into Star Wars. This is a great thing. And I want to, again, full credit, Anthony Herrera Designs.com. don't know this guy. He's not paying me to do this. I am simply someone who stumbled across his site, and I think it's cool, and I just wanted to do it. Okay, almost. I got one more little piece to get through. Now, one thing I'll warn you about: when you're done cutting the pieces, be really careful when you're unfolding, because unfolding can be the part that makes or breaks this. Unfolding is the part that is very challenging. Okay, we're almost there. I've been saying that for the past like 2 minutes, I know, but we really are almost there. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't. Again, some of this design is not something that is going to make or break it if I mess it up. And I said, I kind of like doing this because sometimes I watch these videos and I watch what people do, and I think to myself, my goodness, that's fantastic, but this is like, you know, these are artists or very, very, very well seasoned crafters that are doing this. And I said, what about some regular dude like me? You know, like, can I do this? You know, and that's why I appreciate sometimes, you know, when I watch some of these videos, I see a lot of that going on. And I appreciate just seeing regular videos of people like me, maybe not with a lot of artistic abilities, that can try to do a few things like this. Okay, we're getting real close now. I can feel it. I can feel it. We're so close. Okay, almost there. Just got a little bit more on this side. Okay. And again, the more you look through these designs and the ideas when you're picking your snowflakes to do, again, take a look. Some of them are pretty detailed. Others of them not so much. All right, I think we are just about... it's a little tiny piece hanging on. Come on, get out of there. All right, there we go. Okay, so now, what I said, as you're... you can see what this looks like, all cut up, all the gray is out, okay? Now you have to very gently unfold. And when I say gently, I mean gently. All right, you got to remember that you have pages here that are very, 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 very delicate. Okay? All right, and then... Okay, and then we do that. Okay. And there you have it. Right? 4LOM. Or as I like to call him, Zuckus, because that's what the packaging said in the 80s. There he is. Okay, you can see his face, and it kind of goes around. All right, nice little snowflake, right? Now, let me show you a couple other ones that I've already made, so you don't have to watch that whole thing again. But here we have a stormtrooper. Okay, there you go. See that? And by the way, I went for all easy ones. You know, I didn't want to go nuts. This one was a little bit more of a challenge. It looks like part of it already ripped. You have to be really careful with it. And that's the Praetorian Guard from The Last Jedi. But again, the more fine-tune you do, the easier it is. Like, see, this one started to come across. This one started to come undone, so you got to be really careful. Here's IG-88. Put this one with 4LOM. A little Bounty Hunter 2-pack there. And lastly, the last one I did was, this is a different kind. This is a 4, instead of dividing it up into, I guess, 8 pie slices, or no, more like 12 pie slices. This is if you divide it up into essentially 4 or 8 slices. So it's more square, and ships, they do a lot of ship designs like this. Here's the Y-wing. You can see it. All right, so kind of a nice little thing. Add a little touch of flair. If you're working in an office, put it on your cubicle, but it shows you something a little bit more Star Wars-esque. So that's pretty cool. And as I said, I've printed everyone out. Yeah, I'm looking just right on the house. Here's a Tusken Raider. Here's an AT-AT. Okay, again, some of these are challenging. Here's an AT-ST. Okay, Darth Vader. Darth Vader looks pretty straight out. Okay, so you can go through them. They have them set up like by year, meaning the year that they designed them. So you can do that. Again, it's AnthonyHerreraDesigns.com. All right, and that'll do it for this week's episode of Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. So, as I said, I'm not sure if this will be in high speed or not, but be sure to check out all my other videos, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button, and we will be we're on Instagram and Twitter at Darth Tuba, as well as Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show on Facebook. So, thank you. Leave comments. Let me know if there's anything else you want. We have lots of boxes that came in as the postal season is coming. Lots of stuff has been coming in, so we're real looking forward to a lot of great unboxings as soon as I have the time to actually record them. So we'll get to them very soon. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, and may the Force be with you.